Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're watching the final episode of Epithet Erased by Jello Apocalypse. This is episode 7, Winner Take All. Yeah, I got mixed feelings here. On the one hand, I really want to watch this episode because this entire series is so freaking good. I love it. It's fun, the characters are amazing, the art is great and funny, and just watching how everyone plays off each other and like equal points smart, but also stupid in ways that make sense in the overall world because it's very consistent. I love this. I don't want it to end, and that's the problem. While there is going to be a novel for the second season, this is, as far as I know, the last episode. While I will gladly and gleefully throw money at the novel when it comes out, seriously, please let there be a hardback version. Personal preference, I just prefer hardback. I want more now. As I'm sure pretty much everyone watching this would understand and kind of agree with. This is great! I just want more. I need more. I need more! I still have 27 minutes more, 27 and 41 seconds more, because this episode. But that's not another season. So if that ever changes, let me know. If the book comes out, let me know. If anyone knows anything else, let me know. I'm, after this, going to go and just watch all of Jello Apocalypse's stuff, because I just need more. And honestly, his Jello style of humor. Jello humor? Humor? No, that sounds too weird. I just want more of that right now. You guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit that up, and let's get started.
Howie.
Oh, they're bringing in the builder muscle?
It's police business.
I'm listening.
My associate and I are currently searching for a rotund man in a bib.
Yeah, I saw him.
Oh
Came
yeah,
in
the
on the train this morning.
blaster guy.
Made a big racket around my construction site about how he was real big and powerful with his epithet. Made it hard to work. Hasn't been back
That was actually
since.
intimidating.
Rat.
I'm glad you're here though. Nice to see somebody's doing their job around here.
Yeah.
Came into town today on a whim because I heard this place needed fixing up. Thought it'd be a nice, relaxing day of work. But ever since I got here, this place has been
Relaxing work? I mean, I know I said everyone was crazy, but I thought as the token Mundy, he would be the one that's like, yeah, I'm sane. No, he's even crazier than the rest of them. Further proof stats mean more towards insanity than anything else. His stats were absolutely bonkers. And he doesn't have an epithet that he's aware of.
pissing me off. Went into town to get my worker bees some honeyed snacks since they were doing such a good job. And then that sheriff was playing hopscotch with those bonsai blasters instead of arresting them.
I think he actually would play hopscotch too. He's that dumb.
No, he wasn't winning. He was just standing there, not doing his job. Ooh, and don't even get me started on that whale watcher. I can't stand seeing people with jobs they ain't qualified for.
What makes you qualified to watch a well?
Ooh, makes me sick. Makes my blood boil.
God, he's actually steaming.
Makes me so mad I can't even words. And if you don't pay attention, your job might go sneaking off into the woods.
Oh, come on, man!
Oh god, they actually were sneaking off and he just told her. I thought it was a metaphor that they actually showed it. That's so far. I love how almost everything Howie has said has turned into some form of metaphor. Hell, if that turns out to be his actual word, I'm going to laugh my ass off because it's like when he said my blood is steamed and then he just actually had steam. Literally what he says is becoming real, like worker bees. And I love it. I love it because it's not actually power related. He just happens to be given the treatment of, hey, everything I say is going to have a visual joke attached with it. And it's such a little thing, but I love it so much. It's just, as an English major, I'm obligated to like word jokes. As being a dumbass idiot that I am, I just love them regardless. This is just like candy for me. I love it.
Cool.
Everyone knows the coolest thing to be is an upright citizen.
Lame! What do we do? The bosses still aren't back yet! Forget the bosses! Let's chase it!
She's okay. I thought she was actually running towards the cops.
That direction, you idiots! There's nowhere else to go!
It appears both your cheese and your escape plan are full of holes.
Quick! Over the side!
Cheese? That doesn't make
I was
sense.
expecting that.
There's no cheese.
I'll construct a wizard. Oh, drat. My stamina is too low.
Oh, so that's what happens. Okay, so I was actually really curious what a lack of stamina would do. Apparently, it makes them flash red and nothing happens. I was honestly worried it'd be more when I'm like one of those, okay, my stamina's out. What am I going to do? Dead. Or unconscious, which would be a big downside. Apparently, it just doesn't work. And he's now throwing wrenches.
What the?
Is that a wrench?
Container broke!
Oh, shit. How hard did he hit that?
I can't.
What are those?
Me neither! Stupid health food. This is why my diet consists exclusively of cereal marshmallows.
Thank you for that assist, Howie. I'm afraid I was
That
at a
actually sounds
loss
good.
there without
Horrible
my
for you, but good.
He digs around in his toolbox and produces a honeyed snack. He tosses it down to her. Here, Percy. It's a honeyed snack. Working man's food. Cures what ails you. Puts a grin on your chin.
Okay, there is so much about this image right now that I find uncomfortable in ways I did not even realize were possible. Let's just go with the easy one. Eating a piece of metal. That apparently is something I think he's being serious about. He's not even being a dick. He's just doing that. It's right there with drinking the pine cone, and I'm sure she's about to eat it and enjoy it, and it's going to be awesome. Sure, that's a great joke. More importantly, Howie just randomly has honey on his tools in his toolbox. Oh, that is a level of psychopath that you should be very afraid of. That is so wrong. No. Sorry, I come from a family of, well, massive gearheads. I was going to say slightly gearhead, but then I realized it's a complete lie. No, they're massive gearheads with massive toolboxes filled to the brim with tools. They're like, yeah, I got this, and then they just list off a ton of things, and it was does all this, and it lasts up to this, and yeah, all this stuff, and gearhead conversations go right over my head. But even I've picked up, you don't fuck with the tools. You don't get them dirty. You clean them. And then just looking at this is just triggering right now. It's covered in a sticky substance that will make things stick to it. It'll do its job less well because it'll get stuck in the groove, and it's going to be functionally useless until you do a deep clean on it. And dear God, if it sticks around too long, it might start corroding, and then it'll just break it. Why don't you just strip the damn thing and call it a lug nut? Oh, sorry. Wow, I did not think I had that in me. But apparently I did. And now we're going to have to see more of the scene, and she's probably about to eat it.
That looks like a screw covered in honey.
Yes!
Working man's food. Oh, and Percy, no need to thank me. I know it must be hard to do your job when you come unprepared and can't wiggle your fingers and magic your way through it.
Oh, she did, but not all of it.
Was that a jab?
Might have been.
Was that a challenge?
Might have been.
Well then, it seems my honor
Did you
as a police
challenge her to
officer
a
has
police
been
off?
called into question. And the only way I'll be able to satisfy you, she takes a bite into the snack, is to do my job.
What the fuck are with these people? It actually
Very
helped.
well. I declare that despite my low energy
police off?
and the odds, I will capture every criminal lurking in this town.
Hey now, that's the spirit.
Oh, this just escalated.
Hiya.
Okay, so,
Feel proud and wipe your eyes 'cause they
on the one hand, maybe her job just got a lot easier. If she dusts them, and Zora does that, Percy will by default capture everyone because no one will be alive to capture. So by default, that is everyone. Technical win? Also, someone did explain exactly what Zora could do, and then explained exactly what I missed, which was a lot because it's way more fucked up than I thought. Yeah. Whoever thought of that? That's absolutely batshit terrifying.
Epithet erased.
Oh, Molly's cute. Winner take all.
7. Winner take all.
Do you know what waits in the trees? The hell? I'm assuming it's some kind of joke I just missed. Yeah, it's probably a joke I missed.
Zora!
Zora Salazar.
Oh, she knows her.
Oh, you recognize me?
Any self-respecting officer of the Sweet Jazz Police Force would recognize
So only person,
you.
probably.
One of the 4 leading officers of the Mundy terrorist group, Bliss Ocean.
I'm flattered. Though I prefer bounty.
Wait, what? Now, I'm not exactly what they call a word person, because I'm too much of an idiot, but that's beside the point. So she's one of 4. Okay, we're going to the entire evil general style power leveling here. Anyone who's ever watched cartoons in the 90s probably knows exactly how that works. But more importantly, the Mundy terrorists. I thought it was terrorists who were Mundys. Zora got power. A lot of power. I think by default, unless it's one of those she has the ability, she's just not aware what the word is. But how does that even work? Like, literally, if you're a Mundy terrorist, wouldn't that mean you're a terrorist without the power? Or is it just one of those, hypocrisy is fun? Sure. Or did she start as one of them and found her word? I don't know, but that seems like I'm missing context here. Or it's probably just hypocrisy. Let's go with that one, yeah.
Bounty hunter to terrorist.
Have you ever once hunted someone with a bounty higher than your own?
Oh, I would, but I've been at the top of the list for so long.
If she turned herself in and broke out, would she get paid for it?
I'm good. And right now, I'm gunning for that fella over there.
No.
Ramsey, I gave you an hour to hide behind any object you could find, and you picked a cop? Oh, buddy.
Why is a bounty hunter pursuing you? It was my understanding you'd already been captured.
Well,
Clearly
by that
she
cop.
is crazy. I have never done anything wrong in my life. Officer, arrest that woman.
Come on, eyebrows. You said you know who I am. You're not seriously going to stand in my way knowing what I'm capable of, right?
Why is her eye
A true
going?
officer of the law stands by her principles, no matter the circumstances. That is my job, after all.
Howie nods.
Dang, you're dumb.
Also, if she has a bounty, by
like it.
default, she's going to lose.
All right, if that's the way you want to play.
Oh, is everyone going to die now?
You really think you can beat her?
Nope.
Normally, no. But with your assistance and the power of this glucose-ridden confection, anything is possible.
No, it's not.
Certainly. We'll apprehend her and then move on to our missing bonsai vice principal.
Oh, you mean Bibbsy Tons of Fun? I already took care of him. Wait. Oh, don't tell me you're after this.
The amulet!
Ah, that is
Okay, it's official. Dave gave Zora some of the absolute best animations. I just want to look at this. This is just that laugh animation.
amulet.
Like the shock is. I'm sorry, I love this. I absolutely love this. Just that big obviously fake, but at the same time somewhat enjoying it laugh. That's so overdrawn to just like tag someone with the entire intention of I'm mocking you, but I'm also enjoying this. So it's kind of somewhat, actually real, but it's also completely fake for your benefit. It's such a cute animation for someone who's absolutely batshit terrifying.
Ah, that is too perfect. This must be fake.
It just floats.
You want the necklace, and I want Ramsey. Tell you what, how about
Wait, she's
we
just going to give it away?
for it? Winner take all.
What?
Hell, both of you can fight me at once. That'll make it more even. Heck, I'll
Why is it just
match
floating
whatever
there?
Weapon you use.
Oh,
Mine
that's not the
will
sun. That's
pistol
just an
to
effect she's
pistol.
doing.
Ugly rat man versus the grossest face I can make while fighting.
I like. Wow. Damn. I was actually about to point out that this is the first time anyone's actually called him Rat Man, other than Zora. Actually, I think this is the first time she called him Zora, or she called him Rat Man. Everyone else has called him Gerbil Face or Gerbil Man. Seriously, everyone I know outside of the show calls him Rat Man. Everyone inside of it called him Gerbil Man up until this point, unless I missed it. But yeah, huh? Also, I missed what he said because I was focusing on the words.
Crystal. Ugly rat man versus the grossest face I can make while fighting.
You know, I do have feelings.
No, you don't. Boomer wrench?
Kindly remove yourself from my construction site. Please.
If you say so.
Oh, she actually listened.
Zora grabs him by his collar and throws both of them off the tower. Howie!
Howie braces himself for impact. There isn't one. He finds himself floating, suspended in midair.
Stop time?
Of course, you got an epithet.
Sure do. Give you 3 guesses as to what it is.
Annoying.
Sundial. Your epithet allows you to dial things forward and backwards in any process.
Yep.
Gravity, inertia, the cycle of the sun, even a lifespan.
Oh, that is way more unlimited than I even thought it was. I thought it was just time control. Which it is. But it's things related. Oh, geez. Yeah, I forgot how broad the interpretation can go in this. It's almost to the point of uselessness. It literally just comes down to how creative are you and how hard have you worked at it to get to that point. It's sundial. So it's not just time control, which it can do because it tells time, but just the movement and progression of things. Time is, at least in this definition, a thing, but it does everything else. I thought it was just like the baby thing wasn't controlling the person, but controlling the time around the person to reverse it. No, they're literally biologically controlling them. It just... Okay, yeah. Well, they're fucked.
Just gonna out me like that, huh?
Yep.
You're no fun.
I mean, she just spoiled it, so like, what's the point? Also, I've been told that these are the extra stars, so this is 13 stamina, 14 proficiency, 12 creativity, because these are already covered stars, so it's not just like in the first part of this, we got people who were in the first 5s, or the first 6 or so, and then we got Howie, who's the first one to break the system a bit, and now we have Zora, who's blowing that out of the water, because Howie on stamina was on her match. But, you know, she has power to back it up where he's just really damn good. I kind of hope he finds it just so I can see what he does with it when he's already that level base just being a badass. Although he's probably dead, like everyone else here. I assume they're all dead.
But yeah, that's right. I can manipulate anything with a set beginning and end. Like how long it takes to fall off a building. Or how long it takes a building to fall. She leans over and grabs the scaffolding.
Oh, hell.
As she tightens her grip on the steel beam, it rusts and decays. The bottom crumbles, and the structure begins to fall towards the ground! Move! Timber!
And she can control where it falls?
I'm gonna let you get away with that.
Ooh. Okay. I know the cool thing is like, oh, she can destroy a building. But more importantly, she can control exactly which part of it fell off, because it was just that one part that fell at them. So she can touch the building and then say, okay, this part is aging, because it wasn't the entire building that fell. Now, it probably weakened everything, but she had enough control to say, okay, yeah, no, just this one specific thing is going to fall. Will the rest of it later? I don't know. Maybe, probably. I have a feeling she likes to do things that are very big and flashy. But just... It's one thing to have an OP power. It's another thing to have fine control of it, which... yeah. Her definition is absolutely batshit terrifying, and it's not getting any easier.
One time.
Duly noted. Whoops.
There's 3.
Wow! Howie swipes at her like a bear,
And apparently he can move through fall.
Howie, no! Don't fall for her dupesmanship!
Sorry,
And
falling.
my personal favorite ability. How close someone is to death. Take your friend here, for instance.
Slowly, Howie's hair begins to gray. His skin wrinkles and sags.
Oh.
And the man ages 40 years in a matter
That
of
was it?
seconds.
Only 40 years?
My God! He's... old.
Silver hair. No! I promised I'd work myself to death by the age of 35! Anything less means I wasn't trying hard.
Do I have to say it? do I really have to say that his horror here isn't being old? It's that he had 40 more years of life in him. Also, technically, by chronology rather than biology, technically you still can work yourself to death. You might have made your goal easier, but everyone here is some level of stupid. And he's just proving it because, oh no, I've been aged nearly to death. But I wanted to die by my own means of almost suicide. Not by literal bounty hunter with time/all-consuming beginning and end power. Oh god, it's like hilarious, infuriating, hilariating. I don't want that. We're just gonna move on. Just moving on.
Enough.
Since you've done your homework, I'm willing to bet you also know that I can imbue my epithet into objects. Like this bullet, for instance.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
A single hit from one of these, and you're done.
I mean, yeah, a bullet that can kill you is kind of terrifying. On the other hand, it seems like a lot of extra steps for the exact same end process, just with less mess. Although more dust, so actually technically more mess. That you don't clean that up ever.
And that's just
Self-cremating?
no fun at all, is it? That's why I joined Bliss Ocean in the first place, you know? Truth is, I hate epithets. I guess I'm a bit of a romantic at heart. I like the idea of true competition. Duels at dawn, battles of destiny. Just two warriors giving it their all where the only deciding factor is pure old...
I'm sorry, she's literally just rolling on him like a log, and he's just going, "Oh, oh, 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 oh." She's rolling over the old man because she's just having fun while monologuing about her desires and wants. It's so stupid. Also, it kind of makes sense why she would join up, and also why they're not suicidal enough to say no, and also probably because hypocrites, because if you got someone like this in your ranks, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I love the fact that she's just rolling him over like a log, and they actually have him voicing. It's like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," and just tight. It's there. It's muffled. It's hard to hear, but they actually had him voice being rolled over like a log.
Two warriors giving it their all where the only deciding factor is pure old-fashioned skill.
You know, you could do that anyways.
Dress up as a cowboy?
Don't interrupt.
Oh, regular bullet.
But these days, skill don't matter anymore. You could train your whole life and be the best you that you can be, just to get beat by some schmo born with a superpower.
Coming from you, that means a lot less.
Get rid of these things. You shouldn't get to be strong just because you're lucky.
Again, you kind of prove that wrong.
You really think you can stand in my way?
Yes.
Not like this.
Oh.
It's obvious that epithet to epithet, I would be no match for you. But perhaps if I can outthrow you, yeah!
Is that a gun?
Ah. Well.
Oh, there.
Okay, one. Yeah. I was kind of surprised Percy would be underhanded enough to do the sudden draw. On the other hand, yeah, that's the dumbass sheriff's gun. I'm assuming if she fired that, it would take off her hand, because it's actually a real gun with very real bullets that are fucked up and would blow up the gun. Considering who she got it from, my money is on it being worse. She's probably doing her a favor right now just by taking it and destroying it. Also, cool control of sudden tree.
There it goes. There goes the pea shooter.
Probably saving yourself there.
Oh no. Oh no.
That'd be metal shavings in the eye.
That was a gift.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually feel kind of bad now.
No, it's fine. He fell in the line of duty. It's how he always wanted to go.
This is
Oh, Danny boy.
what?
The pipes.
Oh
The pipes.
no!
are
Don't you
home.
dare! No.
Well, I can see you two are busy, so I'm just gonna...
Well, he's dead. Later.
Wait, what's happening?
Tree.
Tree.
No! Are you alright,
You just
Howie?
got treed.
Don't worry about me. You still got a job to do.
Very well.
Technically, his isn't
I'll be
done
back
either.
to get you down soon. Keep up the good work.
Funny.
Well, you heard her, boys. Back to work.
He draws a matching bee on the helmet of every... He draws those? That's actually really good art. Strike breakers? Oh, I thought it was a name of someone, but no, it's actually strike breakers. People trying to break an actual strike. It's kind of a dick move used by people, and everyone who does that is usually kind of an asshole. Once tried to stop a strike, he started. The only thing broken that day was their legs, and I see nothing wrong with this. Also, Mundy, my ass. He probably has a power and he's using it. He just doesn't realize it. Which, technically, with how it's described in this world, is kind of how it seems to work. Because it seems to be something that defines your life, and it makes a lot of sense thematically with you. You just haven't found the word yet. So you're probably going to boost, but you could probably do something about it. Like, his is probably muscle or suicidal drive. It's probably the word work. Or something related to it, so it's really weird and hard to find. Or he can't read. That would be hilarious to me. If it actually is just the word work, and he can't read, so he can never read it. Is that the case? Probably not. But I would find it funny. Also, I'm just going to ignore the fact that Zora is moving by tree. Oh, that's hilarious to me.
Erased.
Oh.
There was gonna be another.
Epithet. Oh, hey, I was right. So it's, oh, no. I had it right. So Star is the first one, the first 5. Ring is the second 5. And Nova is the oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Ramsey is class 1. Zora is class 3. Yeah. On the other hand, I mean, if he turned her throat and lungs gold, I mean, technically his power, if he could do it at range, could be absolutely batshit terrifying. Especially if he can just turn a person gold suddenly at a distance. He probably can't do an entire person. But if he could, he literally is like, dead. Unless they're still alive and conscious and she could just undo time to when it hit her. But just, Ramsey still has the ability to be terrifying depending on how far you push it. On the other hand, his power is Goldbreaker, which would imply laziness. So he probably wouldn't ever push it because he would be too lazy. Which is probably why he's not terrifying. I love how he's like the straight man who's always getting exactly how we would think about the situation, where everyone else is just crazy enough where all the stupid, insane shit like drinking a pine cone seems normal to them. Looking at you, Percy.
Minute of commercials, but I sped it up. You're welcome.
Oh, God.
Okay. I think
Did she just fast forward when she
safe.
catches him?
for now.
Ramsey, where are you?
Oh, crap. Did she see me? Of course she saw me. I look like a dollar store juice box.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going
Kinda.
back. Ah, back off! I have an art degree.
Ramsey, there you are.
Oh, still here.
Hi, officer.
But he actually has an art degree?
Better cut with my shirt up and my pants down, huh?
Yes, it's much more difficult to run that way. Are you unharmed?
Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, wait. Come with me. I have a plan.
You
Oh, no.
Want to tell me what it is?
Her planning abilities are
No?
suspect.
Just gonna walk right out into what is clearly a trap? All right, that's fine. No, that's good.
Zora, show yourself. We can't
Oh, wow,
possibly
this is
beat
not a
you.
plan.
Your epithet is too strong.
Oh, good. Yeah, I love getting shot.
But if we come together, Mundy and inscribed alike, and face you in a contest of skill, then we can beat you
She
at your
still
own
doesn't
game.
realize he's not a
Listen,
Monday.
thank you for your help, but really, you're no longer involved. This is a me problem?
No, it is a we problem.
What is this?
Eraser cuffs. Any powers we may have are completely negated.
So no trial, just death sentence then.
Yeah, basically. Also, she's exhausted. That has no effect on her right now.
Are you serious?
Quite. You said you'd match whatever weapons we used, correct? Then I propose a challenge.
She's
An
literally
epithet-free
going honor
battle.
duel on this.
Winner gets the necklace and Ramsey.
Did you just bet me?
All right.
On the one hand, yeah. On the other hand, this is okay. She actually just agreed to it. The stupid, crazy part here. This is, since it worked, actually a good plan because Percy has one advantage that Zora doesn't right now because she's agreeing to take the honor cuff duel link pile of what the fuck. I can't believe they agreed to this. And if this is any other world, it'd be too stupid to agree to. Again, Ramsey's the only person who thinks this is absurd because he's the only person who's probably sane in this entire scenario. Universe, world, story, take your pick. It's all kind of accurate. Zora probably thinks she can beat them without her power, which makes sense, except I think Percy might have an advantage here because real ass goddamn cutting you for real sword. Yeah, I mean, it's the magic, not magic power of it's an actual sword that will cut you, as opposed to everything else that will do numbers of damage, which kind of hurt, but won't actually hurt you, but just kind of hurt. Like pain without damage. Hers is damage. Real damage. Cut you damage. Actually a good plan, and I think in any other universe this would be stupid and never work, and it then worked. I can't even say it's out of character.
Why not? I like your spirit, lady.
Unless you can
Let's
just ignore the
shake
cuss.
on it. Zora spits in her palm and extends her hand.
Percy spits on Zora's palm as well, as a show of good faith.
All right, close enough.
Do I not get a say in this?
I don't understand why you're
Oh,
so
that's
upset.
wrong.
You don't have an epithet to lose.
I guess I don't now.
All right, here's the rules. No epithets of any kind. Mundy weapons are fair game. First one to break a rule or cry uncle loses. Agreed?
Agreed.
No, not agreed.
You can just put the
not
cuss on her
agreed.
too.
Great! Guess that means I gotta turn my epithet off.
You can do that?
And it just so happens I left some bullets suspended in these woods before this fight, so you might want to duck.
Honestly, it's not even a bad idea.
Percy draws her blade and dances past the bullets, swinging her sword in wide arcs and smacking them away.
Ramsey's cuffed her arm, so every time that she swings, he just flies back and forth and absorbs like half of the bullets. Ah, ow! Whoa!
I love this. It highlights a few things about this that I absolutely love. One, this world is insane. Not because the bullets are only doing 2 damage. Because bullets do less damage. It makes sense because the weapon is not an actual real goddamn, oh my god, what the fuck, I'm going to murder you weapon. Is that the actual name? No, but I think this actually functionally works better. Yes. But more importantly, Percy can deflect bullets, and Ramsey is just being shot up like a pincushion. It just proves 2 things. One, Percy has some surprising badassery talent on her own, despite not having her power active right now. And Ramsey is just a bad luck magnet. The poor bastard.
Remember, Ramsey, you have to dodge the bullets.
Yeah, I bet it's real easy when I'm the shield.
What weapons do you have on hand?
None!
Box of crayons.
Excellent. You've already shown off their combat capability.
When he has his power,
Ah!
he's just gonna get
As
rope
Percy
around.
swings, Ramsey hears something jingling at her side. A small silver blur dances on a belt. The key! Give me that! He goes for
No. Oh, he just saved her.
Dang it.
Thanks for the save, Ramsey.
it.
Plus, if you break the rules, she'll just kill you.
Steps back and begins reloading.
Now is our chance. Percy grabs Ramsey's hands and begins to spin around
What?
to gain
Did she
momentum.
actually?
What are you
Being
doing?
motherfucking with another
Spins him
motherfucker.
round and round and then
Oh,
releases.
I love
sending
this.
Ramsey's noodle body flying through the air like a hammer toss.
That's not actually how that works, but I love it.
Get off! She points her gun at him.
He's been shot so many. Oh!
I can reload too, you know.
I spit in his mouth.
Oh!
Dude, that's...
Why did this have to be the spit take episode? This is not okay. Also, wow, Zora, that sounds practiced.
seriously just happened?
Yup.
I've heard of swapping spit, but
Would you let me get a shot off?
I have to do accept the title.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Wait, what? Oh, tree. Just Ramsey got hit again.
The necklace.
The key!
Oh god.
If only we had something that could attack over a distance.
I feel like you're missing an obvious solution here.
I mean, if you
course.
use her power, she'll start
Foolish
using
of me.
hers.
She picks up Ramsey's
She hasn't been
crayons
stopped.
and tosses them at Zora.
What?
Face the crayons of crime, villain!
Ha! Got it.
Crayon.
Ow! What the? Did you just throw a color stick at me?
No effect. I suppose one needs a blackened heart to use a blackened weapon.
This is orange. Ow!
How is that actually
Excellent.
effective?
Now we can retrieve my sword.
Forget the sword, come on!
Where'd that thing get to? Ah! There you are.
Also, for her, it's absolutely useless because she just gave away
Where's
her
my
power.
other gun.
Oh.
Oh, please. You think an amateur like you can hit me?
No, but I can do this.
Hey! Don't f***ing mess with my guns!
You have another.
I need those!
Oh.
No, you don't.
So
You just reverse.
focus stuff's only
Oh.
fun if it's not.
Oh, now that's interesting. She said she has control of things from beginning to end, but that would also imply if the end or the beginning haven't been reached or already reached, that is when her power does stop functioning. So if nothing else, there is technically a limit. She just can't reverse things to points where they've technically started or begun anymore. It's within that frame, not around it. So if someone's dead, she can decompose it faster because that's a different start and beginning point. But it's not a way to go back to the previous endpoint. I could be mistaken, but it sounds like, yeah, she actually does have a limit on her power. It's just such an obscenely high limit as to functionally make the word useless.
Yours. Nope. Still fun. I'm having a ball.
I'm gonna let you get away with that.
Until she decides to break her power up.
Shut up.
ought not have did that.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Kill him?
Shoot me?
Zora pulls out a second gun.
She had
What were you
two.
complaining about? You had another one. Oh, my face! My horrible, horrible face.
She loops around Zora so that the cuffs chain pulls back on Zora's neck and chokes her.
Oh shit,
I'm
she's
afraid
actually
the
choking her
only
out.
necklace you'll be wearing is the necklace of justice.
You putting a razor clip on her neck?
Fine. Fine. You want to mess with other people's weapons? I can mess with other people's
Oh, no.
weapons.
This is
She
bad.
picks up the sword and it begins to glow orange.
Why?
Hey, that's an epithet glow. You're cheating. She's cheating. We win.
Not if you're dead!
Functionally accurate. I mean, on the one hand, yeah. On the other hand, did they ever think that would actually matter? If she loses, she can just kill them. And, like, she's not stopped right now. They're the ones wearing the cuff, not her. Yeah. Infinity damage.
Oh,
That will kill us.
I mean, to be fair, it's also a goddamn real sword, so it would do that anyways. Again, it's just extra steps.
Wait, I wrote that paper. Where is it? There. Wow, really? That's a pretty good power. Ah, jeez, calm down. Why don't you just, I don't know, unbreak your time gun?
I can't do that! Because once the process has ended, I can't reverse it! So once I hit the ground, I can't float back up! And once some jackhole breaks my gun, it's broken
You
forever!
can just get another.
Percy, unlock the cuffs, damn it. She's gonna kill us.
She can do that anyways.
and the time it would take to unlock them, she'd be on us.
Don't worry, I'll cover you. Unlock
Also, I'd love to point out, she's still screwing with them because they're in a chase sequence, which has started. She can just speed up.
your end, and once it's off, build as many of those zappy towers as you can.
But with my current stamina, even 2 or 3 would be enough to knock me out.
That's fine.
Oh, so she would knock herself out.
If this doesn't work, we're dead anyways. Just trust me, I can do this.
Very well. She starts to unlock her cuff.
Zora closes in on her! She aims for the heart!
Oh, this is such a bad idea. Please work. Ah!
Ramsey!
Oh, shit.
Not what I was aiming for, but that's fine. Nice knowing you, Ram.
He just got dismembered.
In a few seconds, you'll be dust.
Ramsey's arm and disembodied hand begin rapidly aging from the wound outwards. But before it goes any further, they both turn to solid gold. It spreads, and Ramsey's full body
Okay, so this is actually interesting. He interrupted the process by changing, so technically the process isn't working anymore, so she can't actually exploit the process. Huh. That's a surprisingly interesting counter.
turns into a solid gold statue.
No! She's turned him to gold!
That's not what his epithet... Oh, she didn't know that.
Wait, what?
She doesn't realize it.
It worked.
What?
Ah!
What? You think I can't aid you just because you're
Gold
metal?
doesn't break down
Well,
like that.
you're wrong. Ah! Come on, what is this?
Quick lesson from a professional appraiser. Pure gold never corrodes, but it does make for a pretty good conductor. Isn't that right, Percy?
Oh, shit. Okay, one, I just want to watch this again because I love when they do this. I know it's like a mini episode, but just the full-on animations. Just, I want to watch this again. This is Ramsey being awesome. I was kind of wondering, like, can he still move when he's like this? Also, it would imply that he can actually see through his normal eye now because they're both moving in tandem and he can actually seem to see through it when they're both gold. So maybe he actually can maintain biological functions while gold. Creepy. Also, wow, I didn't realize we actually saw the moment he sealed his arm up. Oh, that is actually kind of creepy. That that is wow, that also showing he controls both parts when they're not connected. That's does confirm he can control a distance. On the other hand, he's touching it up here, so that might not count. Ah, that is difficult to look at. Wow. But I love these animations.
What?
Just that sudden, what the fuck?
You think I can't aid you just because you're metal?
Gold is...
wrong!
Actually, fun thing about this, just because he mentioned gold doesn't corrode, this is actually a well-known fact for a specific reason, at least to me. When they sent out the Voyager satellite, it contained a golden disc with an entire record of humanity. Not complete, of course, but like a, hey, if you're an alien, you need to find this. Here's us. Also, with our position in the solar system, where to find us and what our basic genetic structure looks like, at least in the Da Vinci diagram version. So it's not really the genetics. I think they might have included that, but I could be mistaken. I love that because out of all the metals they sent, everything else, even in space, would corrode just due to passive radiation. Gold, because it might not be very strong and it can, like, if you get a gold coin, a solid gold coin without any impurities added into it for just, stability, your physical power of your hand could over time dent it. It is not a strong substance. Like right now in this process, if Zora wanted to really work, she would have to not affect him, but affect herself, because she would eventually be able to just move out of his way. Now, he would be able to because he's animate, but gold is not strong in as far as metal goes, but it's heavy. Hell, if he wanted to kill her right now, he'd just have to fall over on her. With how much gold weighs, yeah, it is a lot. But the fact that he mentions it doesn't corrode is completely accurate. It is a very durable, long-lasting material. It has a very stable base structure. It's honestly a great counter to her. Minus the fact that, she could probably just speed up her escape process because, gold isn't very strong. But I don't think she knows that because she didn't know it didn't corrode either.
Come on, what is this?
Give
Quick
Zora a
lesson from a
hug.
professional appraiser. Pure gold never corrodes, but it does make for a pretty good conductor. Isn't that right, Percy?
Dude. Also, Percy mentioned 1 or 2 might knock her out, and then she just dropped 7 towers. I mean, she looks like she's about to die. But hot damn, Percy, way to pull it out in the end.
Fire. Shit.
Oh, she did pass out. Ow! Leave it with the tongue out, that's adorable.
Hey, Percy, you all right? Here.
Pinecone. It actually helped.
Did it work?
How did she do that?
You idiots. You think that was me using my epithet? You ain't even seen a tenth of what I can do!
Sundial.
But I lost. I could have beat you.
After you started using your power, too.
I broke the rules.
Lightly.
The ones I set myself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call this one a draw. You keep Ramsey. I keep the necklace. But you better watch yourself, Murdoch. I'll be coming for you.
Oh, you glorious bastard who's absolutely suicidal, but she is actually probably not even going to dick around next time because I saw that. Like, look at that. She actually...
But you'd better watch yourself.
Oh, no, it was too far back. Here we go.
Ramsey. I keep the...
That fucking con artist. He actually made a gold replica on the spot. That looks really convincing, actually. Actually, now I'm wondering, did he make the replica or did he just turn it gold, thereby rendering it useless because technically it's not what it should be anymore? So its power may or may not be negated. Both are absolutely terrifying because that means he can just leave things gold. Moderately terrifying.
The necklace.
Also, probably putting a bounty on his head even bigger.
Yourself, Murdoch. I'll be coming for you.
Probably sooner than she thinks.
Expect it.
Oh, hey, it's the maybe lightning girl from the end of the museum arc. Tiny electric gremlin. Bliss Ocean's Aaron. Oh, so she was Bliss Ocean. Never sleeps, always watching. That's creepy. Is she a robot? Kind of looks like a robot with those hands. More importantly, can a robot get an epithet? I have no idea. I'm going robot just because the hands look like that. That's literally the only reason I'm saying it. But she has a tongue, so maybe cyborg? Yeah, whatever. Still, though, Bliss Ocean, we employ some very high-end non-Mundies. Even though we're a Mundi terrorist group who works mostly with people who are not Mundis. probably it helps if I do the with it actually in the camera. Oh well. Who is that anyways? Who is this girl of mystery? Oh hey, they actually gave a card for everyone, not just the girl squad, but the guys with. I thought it was part of the. Yeah, it's not his crew anymore. He's still technically quit. I actually don't remember. Bugsy and Arnold's bonsai team. Yeah. I thought it was Portage's crew, but because I saw the crack, I was like, oh no, I guess he had one too. 15 bonsai blasters entered Redwood Run this morning. All have been completely and utterly defeated. Except for 2? Oh yeah! Huh. Potage has succeeded. And technically Crash as well, even though it was only because he literally crashed so he couldn't actually leave yet. Technically victory! Huh.
Epithet erased.
Bugsy. Oh, he got unbabied. Unless they're just using the image again.
So, when can we go home? Shut up! Don't let them hear you!
Awesome.
Someone's coming.
I heard from Howie. It seems both he and that bonsai vice principal reverted back to their original ages.
Huh.
With so many bonsai blasters wrangled up, it's hard not to call this a victory. Still,
Yeah,
it's
the big one got
unfortunate we
away.
couldn't retrieve the arson amulet.
Actually, I have some good news about that. Ta-da! Here you go. The
He actually made a
genuine
forgery on the
article.
fly.
How?
I swapped it with a duplicate when I had her in that bear hug. They call it fool's gold for a reason.
Oh my god.
Wait a tick. Wasn't the gem on this green before?
Yeah!
Oh, son of a bitch!
Can't really.
Because she just learned gold doesn't corrode. So she tried to corrode it. Yeah, no, Ramsey. It's a really great one in the process, but you might have wanted to use real gold. Convince her that you just turned it instead of not giving her a real one altogether. She could still come back and kill you. Easily.
Really blame him for not noticing, though. I am a master of
If
forging.
you had your crowns, it'd probably work even better.
Oh, that reminds me.
Eh?
Ramsey Murdoch, you're under arrest.
Technically, he still
I
was.
think you're confused. Zora stole it, and I gave it back. I'm the good guy.
Yes, today. But you're also the man who swindled a half dozen companies out of their savings, to the tune of about $25 million.
I, thought you didn't recognize me.
I didn't, until I saw your epithet. I remember you from a police lineup a few years back. A man came in to report a case of golden buttocks.
I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be like a lineup of something. As like she saw his face, but no, she actually remembers him because a guy had a shiny ass. Oh my, Percy! I think we see your kink.
Yeah, Operation Might Ass.
You're
Might
infamous
ass.
for trading
A good
large
one.
quantities of
It
gold in
actually is.
exchange for companies' stocks and bonds. Then, days later, your business partners find their gold has transformed back into dirt. Or
Yeah, you could probably just
worse.
make real
So
gold.
that's it. I saved your life, and you put me away for life? Oh, some
From Zora,
folks
that
got a
actually might
heart of
save you.
gold, but you, lady, you got a heart of cold.
Now, don't think I don't appreciate your help today. Your crimes are quite serious.
Honestly, if he agrees to time served, because technically he was in jail, and because he would probably plead guilty, he could probably plead out with maybe a couple years and then, the equivalent of public service working with her. And since they're actually a good team, he might even take it up. Because, he needs anti-Zora protection, because she's definitely going to murder him now.
But none of this would have been possible without your help. And if you'd be willing to put your appraisal skills to use on our side of the law,
She's even bringing it
I'm
up.
sure we could negotiate a very comfortable cell for you indeed.
Huh.
Yeah.
Just going to point out, in minimum security jails, there's some very nice ones that are usually reserved for rich, famous people who are able to afford it. And by afford it, I mean they get really good attorneys who can get them into it. It's basically this is really prison, but not really prison type jail that you get really annoyed whenever you see it. It's like, oh yeah, this is nicer than my house/apartment style jail cell. if she has the leverage to get him into that, it's actually a good deal. Also, he probably needs actual maximum security because Zora is going to murder him.
Yeah, all right. That doesn't sound too bad. Better than pine cones, anyways.
Yep. Ooh, we get to see the city. We've always seen parts of it, never the actual city. I'm guessing we're going to the tower with the electric girl. Or not. Or we are. That's Zora? Yeah, that's Zora. I recognize the hat. And the reflection. Okay, so we got the electric cat, and it looks like generic bad guy number 3. Cool glasses. Very, very much Ro fight the power. Even have lightning out.
So,
Oh,
how did it go?
that's creepy. Wait, is this Kingdom Hearts? I thought that was a Kingdom Hearts logo for a second. The fuck?
Is he dead? Poke him with a stick.
This one! Okay, so yeah, I recognize those 2 girls. Apparently they were her friends from the museum who had lives, but no one knew they were friends because she didn't interact with them. But more importantly, to be continued! Which it technically will, even though Verve canceled it. Which is why you can see it on YouTube, probably. I think they were putting it on YouTube anyways, but still. If they're like a Patreon or something to throw money at this for a second season be produced rather than a book, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would also read the book, but if there's also a way to get it animated, hell, give them a bigger budget to go full animations like they did a few times near the end of each mini season. It was functionally 2 different seasons, 2 different arcs. I want that, but this hurts to seem to be continued because it won't. Ooh, what was that? Whoa. Go back. There was a lot in there. To be continued. Bliss Ocean, the terrorist group. Yeah. Cordoriano? I'm assuming this is the different arcs. And Great at Crime is the original arc, which was just awesome. Oh, is that the next? Ooh, so it would be a return to Great at Crime then. Oh, I'm assuming that's what would be the next few things. And then Bliss Ocean. Hey, I can actually word. We're going to ignore the fact I fucked that up. Okay, so it looks like gears almost because they're interlocking. Huh. Really cool effect. Love the design. Oh, no, it's not interlocking. It's because there's a displacement from the effect on it. Okay, I see. Still, though, that's really cool effect. And it does look a lot like Kingdom Hearts. Wow. Okay, so there was a lot of things said after the video that I just watched because Brendan and Jello Apocalypse himself came up and started talking. And 1, 5 seasons planned. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. 2, these 7 episodes cost almost $250,000 to make. Almost $250,000. And he said he paid for half of that out of pocket, which I'm going to say, yeah, honestly, I'm glad he could have that. But the fact that he still had money he owed. That's pretty damn expensive. I don't really know much about the pricing for shows in general. And this seemed like a very straightforward show to make. And they were really well paid, hopefully, if they were doing this. From what I heard, it's because he didn't skimp on people and try and work them into the ground and, absolutely starve them out, which is actually something some places do. But even then, that's a lot of money for 7 episodes. On the other hand, dear God, if there's a Patreon, I'm just actually going to pull this up right now while I'm talking because I want more. Oh, there's a Patreon. Just going to pull it up quickly, and if it's loading, and it doesn't show how many supporters. Oh, no, now it does. Okay, yeah, he has about $5,000 a month. So by that rationale, in the next decade, we'll have enough for a second season. Yeah, I mean, that's great, but That's almost investors needed level. So if anyone wants to really get into the make more of this scene, there's a link below to the original video. Hit that up because I want more, but there's no way I could ever give anyone $250,000. I mean, that's like PewDiePie money. Maybe I have absolutely no idea what he makes. I don't really care. But still, that's a lot of money. On the other hand, if enough people did, who knows? Maybe we get a second one. I'm still going to buy the hell out of that book when it comes out. And you know, if he's willing to wait the time, maybe 10 years for it actually to be worthwhile, hey, if that's what it takes to get a second season, I'm fine with that. I'd rather it be sooner. I just want more. And I know I will miss when the book comes out because I miss things. For whoever lets me know, thank you in advance because I want to know. It's going to be so damn good. All the same, though, this was a great series. And I love that there is going to be a continuation, even if it's not like this. But for everyone watching, thanks. And I cannot say enough. Just go down there, watch the video, rewatch it. If there's ads, watch them through. Don't hit skip, which even I did because, well, you probably saw a few cuts. Not many ads on this one, but there were a few. So, hey, money. Every little bit helps. For everyone watching, thanks. Also, when I say skip, I mean, seriously, go to the original video, watch it a few dozen times. Just keep watching, put it on replay. If you have YouTube Red, find a way to circle that thing around. Give this guy money because it cost $250,000. And half of that was him. God damn, he did an awesome job, though. For everyone watching, thanks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.